The 2009 NBA draft undoubtedly belonged to White Beast and Griffin, yet an unexpectedly average African-American kid snatched the title of top pick. It's important to note that during that year's NBA championships, his sleepwalking performance doomed the team's advancement. Opportunities with 9 shots, making 3, 8 shots, making 1, 10 shots, making 2, averaging only a paltry 9.7 points, a leader who can only make free throws but cannot lead the team to win games. How can he be qualified to be a player selected in the lottery? A single-handed carbon flower ode to the Thunder's general manager. Yet they chose him without hesitation, and later facts proved that it was precisely general manager Presti's vision that created one of the most legendary draft miracles. Selecting 3 MVPs in 3 consecutive years is a singular achievement in NBA history. However, at that time, no one expected this rookie who couldn't conquer the NCAA to one day become a superstar, but this became his...
Hello, welcome to
the
watching...
19-year-old Harden boarded a flight to Oklahoma City. At that time, the Thunder, guarding Kevin Durant and the 4th pick in 2008. Westbrook, the rookie Harden's scoring ability was far from his older brothers, and his physical talent wasn't as explosive as his second brothers. This simple-looking chubby guy could only start from the most inconspicuous bench position, a stark contrast to the excitement and glamour at the draft. But Harden was not discouraged by this. He accepted it all unconditionally.
As the coach, the live hand show climbing the lamp.
In the game, he played for 22 minutes and scored 5 points with 2 rebounds. In the second game, Thunder's Harden scored 2
but
points.
Sent out the
8
whole
full-time
second only to the 8 open possessions
police.
of Westbrook. His control over the game and his judgment in shot selection made the Thunder's head coach. Feeling shocked, he began allowing Harden to lead the team's second unit. As a result, the team achieved a 6 wins and 5 losses start, far better than the previous season's 1 win and 10 losses. Thus, Brooks began secretly planning how to unleash more of Harden's energy. He was convinced that in a young and promising team like the Thunder, as long as Harden was given enough nourishment, he would inevitably grow into the backbone of the team's future. On November 18th, 2009, the Thunder faced the Orlando Magic, and Harden welcomed his first personal. In the first 3 games, the Thunder's 5 starters collectively lost their touch, hitting only 14 out of 45 shots. After 3 games, the Thunder were trailing by 30 points, and the game had already entered garbage time. Harden took the stage during the training moment and led the Thunder's bench to launch a 36-20 comeback wave. Throughout the game, Harden made 7 out of 14 shots, among them, he scored 6 3-pointers, setting a career high of 24 points. In the next game against the Wizards, Harden got more playing time. The Wizards' Big 3 completely became the backdrop for the Thunder's Big 3. Throughout the game, Durant scored 35 plus 6 plus 6, Westbrook achieved 26 plus 4 plus 7, Harden marked 25 plus 4 plus 4. The 3 combined for 86 points, leading the Thunder to a 19-point victory over the Wizards. Harden's consecutive performances of over 20 points quickly caught the attention of fans, but perhaps he was too nervous. After returning to Los Angeles and facing his childhood idol Kobe, Harden delivered a poor performance, hitting only 2 out of 15 shots with an awkward 0 from 3-point range. This left the traditionally unassuming Harden with a long-lasting impression. As a result, for the remainder of the season, he did not dare to recklessly shoot 3-pointers or occupy too much ball possession. In contrast, his fellow rookie, Curry, had unreasonable 3-pointers as his sharpest weapon. On December 7th, the Thunder faced the Warriors at home, and the 2009 draftees met for the first time in their careers. The outside world had high expectations, but in this game, they both fully showcased their abilities. Harden scored a career-high 26 points and 9 rebounds, 5 3-point shots, plus 2 steals, contributing 22 points, 4 rebounds, and 2 3-point shots, plus 4 steals. Harden's stunning performances have gradually made him start to progress with Durant and Westbrook in a 3-dimensional role, but he still plays as a substitute. This disadvantage in the race for Rookie of the Year. By the end of the season, Harden averaged 9.9 points, 3.2 rebounds, and 1.8 3-point shots per game. The shooting percentage is only 40.7%, which is hardly worth mentioning compared to Tyreke Evans' average of 20 plus 5 plus 5, and Curry's average of 17.5 points with a 3-point shooting percentage as high as 43.7%. Although he did not receive the award for the best team roster, he had the valuable opportunity to compete in the playoffs, which other outstanding players did not have. In their first season together, the Thunder's Big 3 achieved 50 wins, just 7 games behind the top-seeded Lakers in the Western Conference, a full increase over the previous season. With the 8th place in the Western Conference, they cautiously entered the first round of the playoffs to face the reigning champions, the Lakers. This series was like a boot camp baptism, with the youngest scoring champion in history, Kevin Durant, being tirelessly guarded by Artest, managing to hit only 7 out of 24 shots. Meanwhile, Kobe also struggled, hitting only 6 out of 19 shots. The shooting percentage wasn't good, but the Lakers still won by an 8-point margin. Then the team's leader, Durant, exploded for 32 points, but how could the Black Mamba be clean? Another game with a 39-point performance led the team to victory. Thunder lost by 3 points, trailing 0-2 in the series. The outside world believes that the young Thunder squad will thus become a stepping stone on on Kobe's path to the crown. However, the expected sweep did not happen. In the third game, Harden, who had been quiet for 2 games, finally stepped up, making 4 out of 7 shots and scoring 18 points. His aggressive play awakened his sleeping teammates. The Thunder pulled one back with a score of 101-96. In the first game, Harden contributed 5 rebounds again. The all-round data with 2 timely steals shows that the Thunder continued the passion and intensity from the previous game, delivering a 21-point crushing defeat to the defending champions, tenaciously leveling the score to 2-2. No one could have imagined that the seasoned purple and gold team would be pushed to such a predicament by a group of young lads. In the crucial Game 5, the players decisively, ultimately, the lesser player was held to 13 attempts, making only 4. Durant was also restricted by Artest to 4 out of 14. Without tightening the system, the unaffected Harden still contributed 11 points. The Thunder suffered a 24-point painful defeat. The young squad did not surrender. They fought the Lakers with all their might until the last moment, but suffered a heartbreaking defeat with Gasol's tip-in buzzer beater, losing 95-94. The Thunder ended the year's competition with 1 win and 700 losses. In this do-or-die battle, Harden did not get much playing time, managing only 13 minutes on the court, scoring 2 points and providing 2 assists. In this series, Harden was just a minor role in front of the stars, averaging 7.7 points, 2.5 rebounds, and 1.8 assists per game. His performance was commendable, but no one would dare to imagine that he could grow to rival even Durant, Westbrook, or Kobe in the future. Becoming the best 6th man or the 3rd leading scorer of the team is his current goal. But in just the next season, Harden, with his amazing growth speed, helped the team reach the highest stage in the West.